Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to King's Quest 2 Romancing the Throne, where we've opened up a door and found another door. So this door has... Can we read door? Yeah. It reads, whoever chooses to seek the key for this door should set their sights high. And we've been trying to figure out what to do with the bird in the cage, the caged nightingale. Now, thank you for all the comments on the last one. From what people were saying, it seems like maybe opening this door has changed things on the map somewhere, maybe several places, I don't know, no one really specified, but I guess that kind of would make sense, that maybe that triggers further progression elsewhere. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to see if that is the case. So okay, the fairy spell has worn off, so we're going to have to be really careful now. I think what I'm going to do with this is try to focus on places with actual landmarks and things on them. It does, of course, mean that we're going to have to use up some of the bridge crossing health. Like I said, I have no idea how strong this bridge is, but I guess it can't be helped. Because if that is a thing, then we can't really do anything about it, can we? Alright, so let's see... Yeah, so what have we got around here? To the left of here is where we got the... we robbed the dwarf. Then obviously a few screens further than that is where Hagatha's cave is. There's also the castle in the middle. There's the antique shop. There's the church. There is Grandma's house. There's quite a few places we can visit. So I'll tell you what, we'll hit a save here. Got soup earrings. I think we got that from here, didn't we? Dwarf's house. Take two. Alright. Let's see if we can do anything new in here. We'll just do a tour. If nothing turns up, then we'll just, I guess, do the whole map, I suppose. Alright, let's go down the ladder and see if maybe he's got like more soup, or maybe there's some other things that he's stolen from people that we can then take for ourselves. Also, someone mentioned about increasing the game speed. I'm a bit hesitant to do that just because my track record with higher game speeds is not very good. At least You've stumbled onto the home of the thieving dwarf. Unfortunately for you, he is home. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Can you follow us to this screen? No. Okay. Is he still here? Yeah. Right, the chest is open. I'm trying to see if I can see anything. Okay, I mean, the pot isn't on the stove anymore. Oh, he's gone now. Okay. Looks like you can just make him go by leaving the screen enough times. Look, fire. The fire is crackling merrily in the fireplace. Now, do we have anything we could set on fire? Do we have like a I don't know, a lantern or something? I don't think we do. Mallet, clamshell, steak, but not an eating steak. No. Okay. Is there anything? I mean, the pot's all the way up there now. See, nothing special. Excuse the musical accompaniment by my children in the background. Look, hat. Stocking hats of the dwarf. Can we get the hat? No. Is there anything else in the chest? Look in chest. Nothing. Okay, so that was a waste of time. And I'll tell you what, we'll just load back to there. If we go left a couple of screens, we're going to end up at Hagatha's house, and then I think we'll loop up. Well, I say loop. We'll head up and across back to the castle to see if maybe there's like a boat we can use to get across the... Oh, wasn't Hagatha around here somewhere before? Seem to remember Hagatha turned up here, but we had the fairy spell before. Can we get another fairy spell? That's the question. We already had 2. I don't know if there's a limit. I don't know if it's unlimited. It'd be good if it was unlimited. Alright, Hagatha's cave. Let's just delete this. Hagatha's cave 2. Okay. Now, before when we came here, she wasn't in, was she? But I wonder if she is going to be in now like the dwarf was. Oh yeah, she is. Okay, look around. You look around this dreary cave, fear grips you as you notice human skulls, blah blah blah. Hagatha is busily stirring her brew and muttering to herself. As she has very bad eyesight, she hasn't noticed you. Push Hagatha? Can we push her into the cauldron? has bad eyesight. I don't know if she will like notice if we get close to her. Oh my god, we can get very close. Not right now. Do we have anything we can use on her? Use mallet? Use mallet Hagatha? Smack her over the head? No, we can't do that. I doubt... Use stake Hagatha? Can't do that. Use cross Hagatha? No. Alright, well. That was fun. Let's leave her there then. How come she can see us well enough when she's on a broomstick to be able to catch us, by the way, but when she's there, that's not a problem. Now, if she's in there, does that mean that she's not flying around outside then? Maybe we've managed to become safe from Hagatha. Stuck on a rock. Alright, we'll head up 1, 2 screens, and then we'll go right a screen? 1, 2... No, right 2 screens. We'll see if there's a boat or something outside the castle. So let's look at this game speed thing. I think we're on normal. We can go to fast. Yeah, I mean, we might be able to do this. We are a lot faster, which is going to help us get about quicker. But my concern is that means the enemies are going to move faster, like that, which means I have less time to react if one of them shows up. So that's not ideal. Okay, there's nothing new here as far as I can see. What did that say about the middle of the lake? Oh, it's a desolate island. Okay, fine. Alright. We'll save over Hagatha Cave 2 and we'll call it Lake Castle 2. Okay, let's consult the map. What are we doing next? Doesn't seem like there's anything new here. Like I said, I'm assuming it's going to happen at, you know, one or several of the actual proper locations, but that might not be the case. It might just be a random screen or something. If we go up along the edge of the lake, we can check out the antique shop, and then we'll go north up to the top where the cathedral / church is, or monastery, and then we will go left from the monastery to the house, Grandma's house, and then from there, I don't know what we'll do, but we'll visit them all. Okay, anything new going on here? Is that the sign that was in the window before? I think it is, isn't it? Look, sign. Oh, the sign says open! Okay, right, fine. We have made it to the antique shop, which is apparently open. Excellent. Do we need to knock on the door? You rap loudly on the door and hear a cheery "come on in." Ah, fantastic. A little old lady in the antique shop says, "How may I help you?" Well, I mean, number one, we're not going to trust the little old lady because it might be Hagatha in disguise, right? Or it might be the wolf, the big bad wolf. Maybe the wolf in this doesn't go into Goldilocks, Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother's house, but comes here. So be careful. The little old lady is tiny with twinkling blue eyes. Her white hair is done up in a neat bun on top of her head. She is sitting on an old rocking chair. Talk lady. The little old lady motions towards an old oil lamp. This is a new item in my shop, she says. I thought you might be interested in it. Okay. Cool. Look, lamp. You're not carrying it. Alright. Can we look around some more? See nothing special. What's this over here? Look. I mean, I don't see nothing special. So she's directing us to that lamp, which looks a bit like the lamp from Aladdin, I guess. Thought you might be ask about lamp. Don't understand ask. Do we have any money? I guess we need to buy this. Get lamp. You can't just take the lamp. You have to buy lamp. The oil lamp is expensive, the little old lady says. It will cost you 2 treasures. There is an alternative, though, she says. The old hag Hagatha stole my precious nightingale. If you can return it to me, then I will give you the oil lamp. Oh, okay. So either 2 treasures or the nightingale. But then if we need the nightingale to fly, are we soft-locking ourselves? But then if we give away 2 treasures, are we soft-locking ourselves? Because I'm guessing, as I've said from the beginning, the treasures are going to be for our future wife, the future queen. The nightingale, I feel like we need it to get up in the air, which would be the riddle for the second most door. Okay. Let's save here then. Buy lamp. Oil lamp is expensive. It will cost you 2 treasures. There is an alternative though. The old hag stole my precious. If you can return it to me, I will give you the oil. I mean, at this point, I feel like we tried using. Let's think. We tried using the caged nightingale to get over the cliffs, didn't we? Or to get up in the air. It didn't work in any sense of me typing things in. I'm pretty sure we're going to need those treasures. You know, so maybe I was wrong about the nightingale. Maybe the point of the nightingale was to come here and give it to this lady. We'll do it. We'll do it. If we have to come back and we soft lock ourselves, so be it. Give nightingale lady. You hand the birdcage with the nightingale to the little old lady. My precious, she exclaims. In gratitude, she gives you the oil lamp. Good luck, she says. She hastens you out the door and closes up shop. Oh, geez, she actually literally shoved us out as well. Okay. This is moving a bit too quickly for my liking, so I'm going to go back to normal. I feel a little bit like I'm not in control with it at that speed. I feel like I'm trying to react to things and I haven't got enough reaction time. So I know it might be a bit annoying to be on normal, but I think it's better than me repeatedly dying and just feeling like I'm not quite immersed. The higher speed is making me feel like I'm not immersed in the game. Right, okay. Let's look at this lamp then. The old oil lamp is fashioned of brass that has been tarnished. There is a spout at one end and a round handle on the other. The lamp is empty inside. Okay, so it might be empty. I mean, if it is like in Aladdin, we want to rub the lamp, surely. Nice! When you rub the tarnished brass lamp, you hear a poof and a genie appears. Master, he says, I leave a gift for you, a magic carpet. The genie then poofs back into the lamp. Magic carpet? Ah, I wonder if we can use that to fly. The magic carpet is a beautifully woven Persian rug with a colourful fringe on the ends. We've still got the lamp. Okay, I mean, if it is like Aladdin, which it seems to be, then I'm guessing we get 3 wishes. Or maybe 2 and then we have to free him at the end, I don't know. But anyway, it seems like we've retained it, so maybe there will be future uses for it. I'm guessing that that lamp will allow us... that carpet will allow us to fly. So let's continue on and see if anything else has changed on the map. We'll head up a couple of screens and that will take us to the monastery. And then we'll go to Little Red Riding Hood's house. Oh, he's gone. The chapel of the monastery is plain and unadorned. Okay. Fine. Let's head out. Daredevil was saying about, can we use the cloth on the bell to stop it ringing? So I'm going to try that while I'm here. I don't know where the guy's gone, the monk. Maybe there's something going on with him. Use cloth on the bell. Can't do that. Okay, fine. We can't do that. Let's head to Little Red Riding Hood's house. It's only a couple of screens over from here. Oh! Yes! The fairy! Maybe it is unlimited. The fairy starts to sprinkle fairy dust on you. Good King Graham, I'm here to help you, she says. I give you a protective spell against certain evil elements, but beware, it only lasts for a certain time. Yes. Fantastic. Alright. Not sure what's better. I was going to say the fairy or the sound of the bell, because they're both pretty annoying. I'm actually going to save over this just in case we weren't supposed to give the nightingale to the lady. I feel like we were, given that we got the lamp and a magic carpet out of it, but you never know. Got third fairy blessing. Alright, let's head to Little Red Riding Hood's house, and we will see if there is anything new going on here. Maybe she's now been eaten by the big bad wolf, and this time it's going to be the wolf in the bed instead of the grandmother. That might be another progression that's happened. I do like that there's progressions that happen, though, in this game. That's quite cool that it seems you do something, you solve a puzzle, and then something changes in the world. Maybe one thing, maybe several things. I think that's quite cool. I don't know if that's like a theme in the future King's Quest games, but I do like that. It makes exploring interesting because you never quite know if you're going to find something new. Hang on. Knock. You can't do that. Open door. So the other thing Daredevil was saying is, can we do move rug? Can't do that, no. Okay. Is this grandma or is it a wolf? Talk grandma. Thank you for your generosity. Okay, no. I think that's it. Alright, well, I'll tell you what, we are out of time. In the next one, we will try and use our magic carpet to see if that is what we need to get the key for the second door. Now, I don't know if the magic carpet needs to be used over by the door or if we can just use it anywhere and fly. I'm not too sure. We'll try and figure that out in the next episode. But progress has been made. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne Nate, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadin, Paulione, Flossie the Sheep, JohnCon555, Chrissy, Paul James, Adventure Game Geek, and Megan. And I'll see you next time.